Hi guys, welcome back to our open position update on Link. As we mentioned, our previous selling point was at the break even, but in our previous update I showed why I think that the move is not yet exhausted. Meant is at neutral phase, it's still in accumulation. We'll see that although we're in accumulation phase, the market has not reversed yet. It suggests that there's still room for upward potential. After that update, we've been slowly scaling out and selling at various portions, and we are now at around 80% ROI from our entry point. However, now I'm almost 80% scaled out. Now I don't want to fully scale out, but I want to trim down my position significantly, and here's why. Taking a look at the Fear and Greed Index, we can see that it skyrocketed from around the 30s range, meaning neutral, to almost around extreme greed. Now, if we zoom into the 1-year chart, you see that crypto hasn't been in greed and extreme greed for quite some while. We barely touched greed in a couple of instances, but this suggests that a lot of people are now turning bullish, and they're turning bullish quickly. And when the market floods with greed, we generally see a reversal. Another point that's worth looking at are the long and short liquidations. So as we can see, we are now in the distribution sentiment as the market is approaching greed, suggesting a good correlation between the Fear and Greed Index and the liquidity in the market. As you can see, there are 97% longs compared with just 6.3% shorts, and around 2.1 billion in longs and 230 million in shorts for Bitcoin. Now, the longs are always beneath the price and the shorts are always above the price. Another analogy that's worth looking at is the SMA 200. So this purple line is the SMA 200. This is the Bitcoin daily time frame. If we scroll backwards to the last Bitcoin bottom, you'll see that after a good breakout and a voluminous breakout through the SMA 200, we generally see a back test back in the SMA to turn the SMA as support. Bitcoin just broke above the SMA 200 with good volume. Now, after a good pump and a good break through the SMA 200, we can at least expect a retest back to that region, meaning a backtest around the high 60s, low 70s region. Going back to our live trade, our trading strategy, for now we are scaling out and creating liquidity. We're not fully out because our entry price is at 8.3. As the price comes back down to the region of the SMA, we'll start accumulating more once again. It will give us space to accumulate and lower our average price even further below, so we're prepared for any adverse conditions. And also we'll start accumulating a bit prior to the average entry price, I suppose, because when Bitcoin goes around the range of its SMA backtest, I believe that Link would still be a bit above the 8.3 region. So that's the trading plan so far. I still have take profits to be taken at even higher ranges, just in case Link keeps on going back up. But I still want to keep that small exposure in my trade and then start accumulating back when the market reverses and goes in the range of the SMA 200 once again. So that's our trade update so far. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next update. See you on the next one.